I'm on therapeutic fiber.
Football, boxing,
CORDAE's in a weird place right now, and I guess he's self-aware because the last project was titled The Crossroads. Aside from the rush to judgment of the first week's sales numbers, this album's had plenty of time to circulate, and there really has been a muted response. There's been nothing good, nothing bad, and that's probably the worst reaction that somebody could get. Personally, I thought the album was solid, and I found replay value in it. But at this point, I think I'm just a part of his core fan base. I love From a Bird's Eye View, and a few of those songs made it into my yearly Wrapped, but I didn't enjoy this album as much as the last. Don't get me wrong, it had a bunch of emotion and attempts to make good music. It just felt a little formulaic for me. And this is probably confirmation bias, but he did mention on The Breakfast Club sticking to a schedule more while recording the songs for this album, which might be why everything felt a little bit more structured than his previous projects. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. There's more than enough moments for you to have an enjoyable first listen, and I think you'll probably find something to fit in your rotation. But from a broader rap perspective, there has to be some questions about what exactly happens from here. I think historically the top people in rap are always great rappers, and as Cole, Kendrick, and Drake's era winds down, who will take the crown feels really murky. Looking through Reddit or just asking people who are younger than me, who are the lyrical rappers? CORDAE's name comes up pretty quickly, and it's usually first. Jid, Reason, IDK, or Doechii, or a whole host of other rappers also get mentioned. But CORDAE has already checked a lot of boxes. He's had the Eminem, Lil Wayne, and Kanye features. He's had the Lyrical Lemonade music videos, and he's had back and forth with legends which even turned into acknowledgement. He's even had his album shouted out on national TV cameras by the face of a whole sport. But if I ask people who know that CORDAE is a lyrical rapper to name their favorite CORDAE song or bar, I'm not sure they could give me one. And that's where the questions come in for me. As someone who does listen to his music, I find it difficult to gauge his trajectory, and I'm hoping people who are older than me can help me. It's difficult to judge impact and energy that an artist has based off first week numbers or streaming data. I wasn't old enough to understand the feelings that J. Cole's Dollar in a Dream tour or Kendrick Lamar early work was fostering. So what was it like during that time? Was there a sense that those two were really going to be next? Or is it more similar to what we see now with CORDAE, where a dedicated fan base is growing, but not necessarily exploding in size or being particularly vocal? If I were to make a projection right now, I would assume his career would be somewhere between Joey Bad and Big Sean, which is nothing to scoff at. Both those artists make good music, are valuable, and have had long respective careers with fan bases that absolutely love them. They just haven't had careers that have led them to being the bona fide faces of the genre, even though there are rumblings that could be their potential. But there's also a world where he's Jason Tatum. If you're familiar with the NBA, you know that they've been looking for a new face of the league. And despite Tatum having all the accolades, including a championship, people aren't connecting with him. And in fact, they kind of hate him. I mean, I hate him because I'm a Laker fan, but the general NBA fans don't really have a connection with him. And I feel like CORDAE's hurtling down that dangerous path. It's also fair to point out that there's a chance that none of this is even about CORDAE. Maybe the eras where the king or queen of rap had to be lyrical are over. Maybe Uzi and Travis Scott are the ones who would lead this era. Maybe a rapper who is lyrical that we haven't heard of yet will be the one to take the crown. Or maybe CORDAE is one interview, one feature, or one song away from having you listen to his next album.